my God, honey. Welcome, everyone.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hi.
Well, thank you for joining us, everybody. Oh, my God, honey.
Yes, thank you for coming. How is everyone today?
We well. I'm well.
How about you there, Danish? How are you, honey?
Fantastic.
Oh, my God. That is so good to hear.
I love how she sang it. Fantastic. That's what I like to hear.
Yes, that's what I like to hear, too, honey. Let me turn up my lights a little bit. I feel like I'm in the dark. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Let me just turn up my lights a little.
Well, it's a good thing if you felt like you were sitting at a dock because there's a lot of semen there.
Yes, I like that. That part's nice.
Sounds like a good time to me.
Yes, me too, honey. Oh, my God. So, we already have the guest on. I forgot to bring you in. So, hey, welcome, guests.
Welcome, guests. Good to see ya.
Hi.
Oh my God, honey.
We got a little excited, and there was some premature bringing in.
Yes, we were having too much fun and backstage, and I just let everybody on top of me. I mean, inside of me. I mean, on the show.
Sweetie, we talked about it. You got to be careful.
I know. I gotta get them to wear the prophylactics more.
Yes, you got to ease into it. It makes it a little bit more fun.
Yeah, and I need a little bit more lube. So if anybody has a lube company that they could recommend, I need a new lube company. I need some better lube.
I agree. You know, they should come up with one of them stores like the Jiffy Lube, but for the types of lubes we want.
Exactly, honey. If you could just go in and get lubed up by a nice mechanic, that would just be wonderful.
Just give me a lube change, will you, baby?
Yeah. A one in and a one out. You know what I'm saying, honey.
Only one?
Well, at a time, I mean.
There you go.
When I met down at the docks with the seaman, never mind. We'll talk about that later, honey.
Don't forget to use your dipstick.
Exactly. And I'm sorry there, Winters. Vaseline just does not do it there. No, sorry, honey. We don't use Vaseline anymore.
That stuff is awfully thick.
Yeah, that was from like the 1960s. We used to use the Vaselines.
At that point, you might as well use Vicks Vapor Rub. Get some cooling sensation with it.
Yeah, get a little bit of boiling going on. Oh, jeez. Please don't do that.
Cool down all that friction.
Please, anybody in the chat, do not use the Vicks Vapor Rub down in your genitalias. That will not be a fun day.
No,
not at all.
So we're getting off to a kinky start like always. So, is there anybody who wants to speak about anything that's been happening in the last week or anything?
I got a shot in my arm by that Pfizer. And so hopefully now I just need the one more and I should be good to go. I can start finding some men again online. Because what's cool about that Pfizer one is that they have the pills that help the men when they're around me, even though usually they don't need a pill. But, you know, considering my age, sometimes they need that Pfizer blue pill.
Is that the blue one? The little blue pill? Or?
I believe so.
Oh,
am I saying that right, Pfizer?
It's totally Pfizer.
All right.
You got shot? You were in a gunfight?
What was that?
You got shot. You were in a gunfight? Did you win?
No, but I could.
Okay.
So after I got my my poke, I got it through the Moderna. It's the Moderna one. It's called the Madonna vaccine. Is that what it is? And I noticed that my Wi-Fi works a lot better now, honey. I don't know why.
Yes, I was told that next time maybe telekinesis will come into play.
Oh, they're gonna come. Oh, that's interesting, honey.
Yes. And then maybe I can start to move some of the gentlemen's my way with the telekinesis.
Yes, there we go. The magnetism from the microchip that they implanted in you. Yes, definitely. So, the Global Mom has an update, and I don't know if anybody's been around or been talking with Mama, but her daughter went into surgery, and she's feeling okay, or at least healing, but she said she feels like she got hit by a truck, honey. And that's what happens sometimes when you go through those thingy-mabobas.
Yes, it's not pleasant at all, but we are glad to hear that she is doing okay, aside from not feeling so great.
Yes, and then Mama said she got her second Pfizer poke yesterday, and so far no effects. So that's great, honey.
That sounds
nice.
lovely.
Let me know when the LED light starts blinking in your arm. When your microchip starts working,
I want to know if she can start to control the weather soon.
Ooh, let us know about that, Global Mom.
Yes.
Yes. Let us know.
I'm still waiting for my shot. I'm not in any risk group, and I'm in my 30s, so I'm not in any very high age group or So yeah, I'm gonna have to wait a while until before I get to take mine.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it's.
So,
I would like to take it right now, of course, but there's other people who need it more than.
yeah. What phase micro is the place that you're living in right now? So who can get it and who's not able to just as of yet?
I'm gonna check.
And also the age thingy as well. So over in the Americas right now, if you're 16 and over, you're able to get it. And I have been hit up multiple times on my phone to go and get them, even though I already got my first one and I'm waiting for my second. So we're hoping that everybody in the world soon will be able to have access and be able to get theirs soon. If you want me to poke you, honey, it's not gonna prevent the virus, but I mean, I'll give you a jab if you want.
Nice. We're in phase 3.
Things about yourself. That's like here too. I know I've been hit up a couple times for different shots now. But Tana's fiance Chase has not, and I believe that is because he is younger, and they're probably going for some of the older people first.
They're young and handsome, those two. So yeah. We're in phase 3. So, and I have to wait until phase 4.
Okay. So that's at like 30 and over, or 60 and older, and then anybody with something wrong with their immune system or some kind of medical thing, correct?
Yeah, with people who works in those
frontline workers, and people that are in the Biscuit, you're distracting me over there. You're rubbing your boob, and I just can't keep concentrating on what I'm doing. Danish. What about over there where you are?
Oh, well, I am just checking.
Excuse me, I said it wrong. It is people with dementia and stuff like that. So yeah, you were wrong. I said it wrong. You were correct. So sorry.
Okay.
Go on.
Well, we're getting along there, honey. Though, that hopefully everybody soon can get get poked.
It will happen very quickly.
What I noticed over here in the Americas, when I tell people I got my jab, they think that I'm doing the heroines.
The heroines.
Yeah, I said to a couple people the other day, I got my jab, honey, and they're like, "What are you doing, the heroines?" And I said, "No, honey, that's the vaccine, silly." So they don't call it.
That just goes to show how many people over here are doing the heroines if they instantly think that.
Exactly.
Are you doing heroes too? Both heroes and heroines?
Yeah, of course. Both sexes. Both sexes. I like the males and the females.
Heroes and the heroines.
Linda, you were saying something.
I
interrupted you.
Checking.
Winters, I don't know why you're saying you're never gonna get it. Where are you at there, Winters? And of course, governments are idiots. I will agree with that. Or most of them are. But I think soon, almost everybody should be able to get them soon. India may be one of the last places where you're going to have that accessibility because they're having a horrible time right now, honey, with their oxygen and their vaccines. And they've got a different couple variants there that are taking over people's lives, honey. I heard people have gotten it 3 times by now.
I thought I heard something where they even started to pause the vaccine or something for passing it out because so many people are sick that they don't want more people to congregate.
Yeah, so there's so much stuff going on over there with it right now, honey. It's not good.
Yeah.
So Danish, what phase is over there at?
Oh, right now they are doing vaccinations on citizens between 65 to 74 years old.
Okay.
Hopefully soon for you too, sweetie.
Yeah, I'm in the second to last group, so.
Okay.
See,
It's really like it's taken over everything. I just want this to be over. We all want it to be over with, of course. Like, yeah, you hear about it every day and you get kind of tired of it. Yeah.
I agree. I would like to go shopping again. I know I need some new bras and panties. That would be kind of nice to have. Plus, I would like to go out and have a nice glass of wine with some of my friends.
Yeah.
I just want to go back to the sex orgies again. I miss those, honey. I just want to be able to pile on a bunch of people and just close my eyes and just come out of there.
Yes, it was a lot of fun, but you gotta be careful with that still, and so we don't need another thing happening, but it would be a great time again, I know that.
I mean, honey, I'm just gonna put on my rubber suit, and I'm just gonna jump into all the men.
A rubber suit, hit up that lube, Jiffy Lube, and just slip on in.
Just slide right in, honey.
Don't forget the dipstick.
Oh my God, honey. So, all right. Now that we've talked about that a little bit, let's see what national days it is. We're gonna do our National Day segment. That was horrible. I need to learn how to sing. Oh my God, honey.
That's better than what I could do.
I will check that. I'll check that in a minute, Micro. We're gonna do the national, and then I'll look at that, and then we've got a couple of things we're gonna go over. Supposedly, I don't know what this is, and we're gonna do our research. Supposedly, there is a gentleman who's a young creationist. His name is Mike Powell, I think it is. I think I'll have to. Oh yeah, my notes say Mike Powell, and I guess he has an inflatable banana that is in his backyard that he calls Dr. Peel.
That's wild.
I know, honey, and I don't know why this is a news story. There are so many people that are talking about it right now. So we're gonna dive into that a little bit later and see why Mike has a blow-up banana in his backyard and why does he call it Dr. Peel.
I wonder if he stops at that lube place for that banana.
I hope so, because if you got an inflatable banana, that's got to be pretty big, honey. You need some lube for that.
Yes.
So, it looks like today we have a beer pong day, honey.
Well, that's fascinating. Beer pong. I know a lot of the youths that like to play that.
I thought it was beer bong day, and I was like, oh, honey, I am down for that.
Yes, now beer pong, that I remember, but beer pong, it seems like that's a youth thing.
Yeah, when the Slim used to DJ the college events when he was younger, they used to play the beer pong all the time, and it's just silly that you're throwing little balls inside of little red cups, and it's like, why don't you just go have sex? Why are you always just throwing balls in cups?
Right, put your balls somewhere else. Other places you can put them.
And that's a fun game, honey. It's better to stuff your balls inside of. Never mind. We'll talk about that after party. So then the next one is Bladder Cancer Awareness Day, honey. So and make sure your pee is a normal or something. If you got the blood in there, go to the doctor, I guess.
Yes, it's a very serious thing. My
Yes.
father had it twice in his life, and it was not a pleasant time for him. So, be very cautious and be very aware of how frequently you urinate.
Yes, honey. If it's coming out weird colors, you might want to go talk to somebody.
Yes, or if it stings or something. But that could be another thing other than cancer. But you should still go to the doctor.
Always go to the doctor whenever your genitalia is it's talking to you. Okay. So next one is Childhood Stroke Awareness Day. So stroke your child. Oh no, that's not what that's something else. So I don't understand. I mean, I get why they are. Some of these days are just confounding to me. Like, I get that they're a thing that we should be aware of, but it seems so pigeonholed or so specific that it's just like, if you don't have it, how am I supposed to? Am I supposed to take my child into the doctor and say it's the stroke day? How do I test for strokes? I don't get it, honey.
I have no clue, but I would assume that what they're trying to do is saying, hey, kids can get strokes too. Be aware of it.
Okay, that makes sense, honey. Okay, I get you. It seems so specific that it's just, it's crazy, but I get it, and I'm not saying we shouldn't have these days, honey. I totally agree that we should.
Who picked this day for that and why?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I might want to think. So really quick, I want to go over this and then to the next one, because I actually want to talk to the micros about the one after this. So the next one is Couples Appreciation Day. So if you're in a couple, appreciate it, honey. But I know a lot of us are in more than a couple, if you know what I'm saying. So can't really go along with this day. If there was a appreciate your pet's day or your sub's day or your partner's day, I can totally get in with that, honey. So the next one is CSS Reboot Day.
Yeah, I never heard of it. But CSS is programming language, and it's often used with along with two other called one of them is HTML, and the other one is called JavaScript. And CSS is a lot with like the visual designs and stuff like that. And I'm more with on the programming side of it. So I mostly focus on JavaScript, and I haven't done a lot of JavaScript, but that's my main focus when it comes to that. So yeah, I've never observed this one.
Oh, well, that's nice, honey. That I'm glad that you knew what we were speaking about. I figured that's what it was. It was coding. I just didn't have the specifics, honey. So that's amazing that's that. And that's what you're talking about is when you take all those numbers and letters and all those symbols and you just throw them in a sentence, right? And then you put it somewhere, and then a nude photo comes up and magically, right? Is that's
sort of.
Okay.
I got to be more careful then on this computer thing.
Yeah, I keep finding more and more nudes of myself that I forgot I took.
Because if someone just writes a code and my pictures pop up, that's not very exciting for me.
Yes. Did I get that right, Mike?
Yeah, close enough.
The Slim did some HTML coding and web stuff in college. That was 100 years ago, so that was when it was just the basic stuff. So CC+, I forgot what the other ones are called, Python and a couple other things.
Yeah, Python.
Yeah, and then so we barely know some of that, but yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them.
The my book or something like that. That's not the popular one like now. I know that a lot of people used to do some of that crazy scripting to try to make the personal page more personal with different songs, or photos, or colors. And so a lot of people did that stuff then, and I learned a tiny bit of it, but then the my book went away or whatever, and
that was a bit of HTML and stuff. Yeah.
very
so that was a little bit of the coding. Okay, so the next is Executive Coaching Day. So if you have an executive, coach him, right?
I thought it said Execute Coaches Day. I was going to say, there's some coaches who have done some naughty things, and I would agree with that, but it says executive, so I was far off.
And then I swear to God, we've already seen this. Free Comic Book Day. Maybe it was a comic day the other day, and it wasn't Free Comic Book Day, but... Go ahead.
No, I just said maybe.
Oh, yeah, I think it was just a comic book day the other day when we were looking this up on International Day. So this is Free Comic Book Day. So if you got a comic book, let it free. Just throw it out your window and let it go free.
I thought maybe you could just walk into a store, take a comic book of your liking, and just leave.
Yeah, just like it's Free Comic Book Day, honey, and just walk out with it.
The internet told me so.
Yeah, go ahead and try that, everyone. Go into a store and just walk out with a comic book.
Grab a comic book, any one that you want, even if it's behind the counter and costs $1,000. Take it and say it's Free Comic Book Day. Let us know how it goes.
Yeah. Make sure you post that on the YouTubes, that video. We want to see how that goes. Remember, we won't believe you unless there's video of it, honey.
Right, you gotta have evidence.
Yeah.
Okay, so next up is Frequent Flyer Day.
Well, I know a lot of men who are frequent flyers, but it's not in an airplane.
Yes, honey. They've got the fly pass with you. They just show their boarding pass, and then they get to frequently fly with you.
It's like a passport. I just kind of stamp them up, and then they let it know.
Yes, honey. I have the same kind of stamping system.
Yes.
So next up is Global Love Day.
Is it Love for Global Mom?
Oh, I didn't think of that, honey. I think it is. I think we all love Global Mom. So
yes, we do. Definitely show her some love.
Everybody show Global Mom your love.
We love you, Global Mom.
We love you, Global Mom.
Yes, I think this is great because you know how mad this must make the flat earthers?
Yeah.
We need to make a video, all of us together. That's the Global Love Day, and we need to send it to all the flat earthers.
Yes. Oh, it's time for all the global love. You don't get any because you don't believe in the globe, you idiots.
So if anybody's got a globe or a blow-up globe, do something sexual with it, and then send me the video, and we'll make a video that we'll send to them.
I would like to see that.
We'll do what MC Toom did with the furry thing for Mallory. And we'll make a kink video to show to the flat.
There we go.
Oh my God, honey, that would be great. Yes, and Global Mom says her name triggers some of them, and that's exactly right, honey. So it looks like next up is Orb Day. So if you got the herbs, have a day of it.
Yes, definitely have the herbs if you got some.
I got the herbs over here, so I'll have my day. So here's my contribute to herb day.
There you go, sweetie. I love it. The herbs are so good for you. They're so natural and homeopathic.
Whoa, you have herbs? I want some of those.
Yes, my nephew and his fiance.
Oh, honey, that sounds nice. I like that. Okay, up next is International Drone Day. So make sure you get droned today.
Those things are wild. Again, my nephew has one of those, and those things, they scare me. They could take somebody's eye out.
Oh my God, there's so many moving parts to it,
Yes, I think that when I am outside sunbathing, I'm surprised that more of those things are not over and trying to video me.
Yes. When I sunbathing outside, I swear I see them flying over, but it could just be part of my imagination. I don't know, honey.
You know, maybe they're in shock
this.
because this bra, like, it holds everything up, but when I'm not wearing it, they just kind of go to the side, and it's kind of not as amusing as when I was smaller. So maybe they're just kind of shocked at what voluptuous breasts look like not in a bra.
Yes. So we're gonna get through these kind of quicker because there's so many. So it's Lay Day. So make sure you get laid today.
Lay Day.
Yes.
Oh, these days are so crazy, but I like it. They're kinky.
And then it's Mother Goose Day as well, honey.
Well, hickory dickory dock to Mother Goose.
Yes. It's National Chocolate Parfait Day.
That sounds delicious.
And then National Purebred Dog Day.
Oh, well, that's Little Wolf Day. Little Wolf, happy national holiday to you.
Yes, honey. And then National Homebrew Day. So if you make your own homebrew, drink it.
There you go.
And then the next one that I like to bring up is Save the Rhino Day. So make sure you save a rhino, honey.
Rhinos are very cool.
Don't ride a rhino, just save it.
Yeah, exactly, honey. That's what I was going to say. Oh my God. So those are some of the international days that are happening today. Yeah.
That's exciting. It's so crazy, all these days.
I think we should just get into this next thing. So, honeys, the yesterdays we found out there's a penis park. And I was just blown away, or I wanted to blow after I found out about it.
Yes, I would like to visit this place. It looks like a good time.
So I think we should just jump right on it. I mean, into it. I mean, on top of just watch the video.
Let's slowly ease into it.
Yeah, let's ease. And remember, lube is your best friend, honey. So you know.
Warning. This video contains penises, and if you're not mature enough to handle that, I recommend you turn away right now. This video may not be for you.
Oh, he gently touched it.
Whether you call it a willy, a weenie, a winky, or a dinky, we are at Korea's famous penis park.
Oh my God.
I will be as mature about it as I can. Oh my gosh, this penis has a penis. This penis has a penis.
It's a double penis. You get double penetrated.
Ooh, I'm there, honey. So many penises. Woo!
Oh, that one was dribbling.
Creativity. So it's an interactive penis park. Love it.
Oh, look at that. They're riding the penis.
Oh my God, honey. Wow.
Ride at
This is
your
the shrine
own
to the Virgin.
risk.
So this is how the story goes. This is a small fishing village in Korea, right on the ocean, obviously. And a young woman went out to sea and she died at sea. And she happened to be a virgin. And when she died, all of the fish in the sea vanished. So the town did the best they could to try and bring the fish back because they knew they couldn't bring her back. And so they started bringing all these penises here as sort of a gift to the fish gods, if you will. And the fish started coming back. So it's now a giant penis park. Pardon my language, but that's just what it is. This one's like a giant penis cannon with its penis soldiers
the
behind.
fish are attracted to the penises, but the virgin, she still was dead and away. You know, usually you start bringing out a bunch of schlongs like that, and the women go running away because you don't just bring your schlong out like that.
As I'm curious about, as she was a girl or a woman, did she have a penis, or did they decide to make penises instead of her genitals?
I don't get it, honey. I don't know why they decided to make a penis park because of a virgin dying.
Yes.
No idea.
Lee Williams says this smells fishy, and I would agree with that.
The other thing is I wonder what natural occurrence happened that all the fish went away, or what was the real reason that the fish went away? Because a drought or something. Because there's no way that happened.
Right. If bringing all those penises to that area brought fish back, I feel sorry for all the men who like to go skinny dipping. I hope your Willie is okay.
Yes, honey.
Don't want the fish nibbling on that. Unless that's your kink, then you're okay.
Yeah, we don't kink shame here, honey. So if you want little fish to nibble on your junk, go for it, honey.
Isn't there something called noodling down in like the Mississippi's or something where they put the hands in the caves and the catfish bite it and they pull it out? I wonder if they do a different type of noodling now, knowing that penises attract fish.
I don't know, honey, but for some reason I got sent this link and I don't know why I'm showing it. Why am I showing this again? Oh, was I not supposed to show? Oh, was I not supposed to show this on air? Oh, this was for private. Oh, I'm sorry. I never mind.
I just wanted to remind people to wear a mask.
Oh, that's the mask you would wear. Okay, there, honey.
There you
Okay,
go.
I get
Yes.
you. Okay. Okay, so the lovely Lee, no, the lovely Dwat in the Swide chat sent me there's a penis museum in Iceland, I guess, too. And so, who wants to look at some more penises?
I'm game.
I'm there. So let's look at some more
We
penises.
all know Linda is. She spent the whole afternoon looking at a bunch of dildos online when we were streaming the last time.
I know.
Iceland Phallological Museum, aka the Penis Museum. They've got every kind of penis you can imagine,
Oh
from
my
whales
God.
to elephants to hamsters. Hey, I'm hanging out with Thorður, who is the assistant curator of the Penis Museum. Why should people come visit the Penis Museum?
First of all, it's the only one of its kind in the world. We have a growing collection of almost 300 biological exhibits. Some of them, quite impressive.
I sure as hell hope there's not creamer in that coffee he's drinking. I wouldn't trust it.
I wouldn't be drinking anything in that museum, honey. You never know if you're going to get anything on it or in it,
Right.
Oh my God.
I liked the other place a little better. These are real penises and like from formaldehyde or something. The other ones were just cute little statues, but this is,
Okay, so are they doing any studying on them, or is there just a person who just wants to cut off animal penises?
Yes.
'Cause
That guy looks a little too chill to be what he's surrounded with. Look at him. He looks like he would be kind of crazy like that. Like, yes. As a matter of fact, sir, I do like penis. Takes a sip of his creamer coffee.
Yes. And did you hear what he said? He's got a growing collection. Ooh.
We are not surprised, mister.
No. Micro, do you want to say something?
Yes, and he's used to it. He works there, so he would be used to the penises.
Well, I want to know if he's the one who cuts them off and puts them in the jars, because he seems way too relaxed for this job.
Yeah.
And the penis job. I mean, okay, let's watch some more.
Maybe he just a lover of penis.
Well, maybe he'll tell us.
Inside a teenager's notebook.
Yeah. It's we get a lot of giggles in here. I must say, there's nothing pornographic. It's mostly just comparative biology. Definitely an educational experience, and it's fun. The humor's subtle. There's it's very child friendly.
Peter
Who
would not
started
like
this
this
museum,
video.
and how did he collect the penises?
The founder, the ex-curator, was named Sigurður Hjartarson. He was a history teacher. A friend of his brought him a bunch of severed penises from a whaling station. So he hung them out to dry, and this became an ongoing joke at the workplace. After a few years, you have a large
Okay, honey, I am so glad he explained why this thing started.
Yeah.
Well, he needs that gentleman that they showed a picture of needs a new set of friends. Why are your friends bringing you whale penises?
Well, another thing that's disturbing is he said that there was a place that they had these. So in Antarctica or wherever his friend got them from, these people had already cut the penises off of whales and started the collection, honey. So that's the weird part too.
Right.
Like, why are you cutting off whale penises, honey?
I mean, some people, I can imagine that one penis biologist studying penis evolution, how the sex and the sexual organs evolved, and stuff like that, and that could be one use of it, but probably not the only one.
Yeah, definitely, honey. If you're studying the reproductive organs of animals, or I know that the Native Americans, the ones in Alaska, I believe, they use the whale penis bone as a walking stick, honey. So they actually use all the body parts, and that's why they would have a whale penis in their hand.
That's just
maybe they just like to rub it.
all I know is. I was going to say, I will never look at an elephant trunk the same again because that looks like an elephant trunk in that jaw, and I would not want an elephant's trunk to touch me anymore because I would be thinking of that.
Oh my God, honey. Yes.
Collection of penises. Maybe we can begin with our smallest exhibit.
That would be right here.
That would be.
Oh, he's making fun of himself.
We have a hamster exhibit. See, we have a magnifying glass.
Oh yeah, I see it.
It's a penis bone from a hamster. It's incredibly small.
Oh my
No
God.
wonder he's running on the wheel constantly. He's like, he's trying to get away from the awful truth.
This is our largest specimen.
Oh my
This
God.
is the amply named sperm whale.
This is terrifying.
Yeah, and it is only a part of it. Actually, two-thirds of the penis are missing.
This is just a piece of it.
Yeah, this is
So
just
it was a
I
circumcised
did not see this in
penis.
Free Willy.
no. But that's,
This is the Willy Freed.
yeah, but it actually it retracts.
I recently reread Moby Dick, and I remember this chapter, the cassock. It's about cutting off a whale penis and turning it into a robe.
Yeah, interesting stuff.
Do you wear a lot of penis robes?
Never done so, but there is actually a penis bow tie here, which is like the curator's main ornament.
That's right there.
There, when the new
Wait. Did we hear that right?
Yeah,
A penis bow
it's
tie.
it's at the curated Christmas bow tie even.
Oh my God, honey. Imagine having that on your throat. Not in your throat, but on your throat. That is
The curator was a weird gentleman. He's got his friends bringing him penises. He's wearing a penis bow tie.
Yeah,
This is just wild.
oh my
an
God.
eccentric gentleman.
Let's see what they say about why he had it or when he used it or any more information, because this is just amazing, honey.
new curator took over, the bow tie was ceremoniously, given by the ex-curator to the new one. It is actually the foreskin of a whale's penis.
Wow. Okay. This is the new fashion trend. Everybody, make sure you
Yeah, it's a
make
new
sure you
fashion
wear
trend.
whale foreskin clothing.
Get
this
out your
season.
penis bow tie.
Here you have the fabric sitting out now.
It's got a wonderful blue hue to it. Not many people realize
Whoa.
that
Whoa, honey.
elephants are actually huge. It's almost like a leg.
Yeah, it is. It's very.
I mean, I thought I was a size queen. I'm not anymore. I'm over being a size queen. I couldn't take that, honey.
There you go, little wolf. There's some penis jerky for you, like you were talking about.
You can gnaw on it.
Thick. Dumbo was packing heat.
Dumbo's
Definitely
packing
none
heat.
of
Oh my God.
the animals in the collection were felled or killed for the specimens. We don't order any of the stuff we have. It's all donations. This one, though, the curator saw when traveling for sale. So
Imagine that, honey. Just being donated that much penis. Oh my God. Woo! Ooh, I got verklempt. Ooh.
This is
Ooh,
wild.
that's so much free penis. Oh my God. In all sizes.
From all sorts of directions.
Exactly, honey. In all sizes and shapes and color and textures. Oh my God, I'm getting verklempt.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wonder if that was an awkward question to ask. Like, hey, you doing anything with the elephant phallus? Because I would love to purchase it.
Yeah, I should actually ask him about that.
By the way, I love these scrotum lamps up here.
Oh yeah, actually, scrotum
A
lamps.
scrotum
These are
lamp.
all
Oh my!
made by
I need one of
the
those.
creator himself. That particular one is a
Oh
bull
my
scrotum.
God.
He has also made some from ram scrotums. They give a very cozy light, great in the living room home. I actually have one at home.
Oh, really? Yeah, they're
I
very
am
cool. I
not
could not find them at
surprised. He says they are very cozy. He feels very comfortable and cozy around scrotums.
Oof.
Oh my God, honey! This is. I did not know you could do so many things with genitalia. I mean, I've done a lot of things with gentlemen's organs, but I have never done this.
Yes, this crazy.
Now I got to think of this. Well, I got to start making some scrotum lamps, honey. So, Facty says reminds him of Team's Meat Tube. So, Facty, you got to show some video. I haven't seen Team's Meat Tube, but
I was gonna say I got a lot of questions. Why does it remind you of Team's Meat Tube? How would you know about that? And I would have thought that the hamster one would have reminded you of the Team's Meat Tube.
Yeah, not the one we just saw, honey. So, team, if you want to come in and respond to that would be wonderful, honey.
Yes, let us know how Facty knows about your meat tube. Why it reminds him so fondly of your meat tube.
Let's see if we can get Team Skeptic in here to discuss this, please. We'll have a debate between Skeptic and Facty. That would be awesome.
Yes.
Okay. So supposedly, I looked into the history of our family, and it looks like we are related to Team Skeptic.
Oh yeah.
Slim Cyborg is Team's cousin, so that would be our nephew. So
that's wild.
Yeah, so the skinny boys. So I heard the other day from one of our aunts that they're related. Oh my God, honey.
That is just crazy. We'll have to do a side-by-side comparison to see how many likenesses you all have.
Exactly, honey. So let's watch some more penis. Who wants to watch more penis? Have you ever?
I kind of liked the Korean Park Place better. They were amusing, fun little penises. This is just a bit too real
I get you,
for me. It's
yeah.
crazy, but it's interesting. We can keep going.
It's been a lot of penis, but not a lot of pussy.
Exactly, honey. Is there a pussy museum? Is there a vagina? Look it up, everybody. If there is, let's watch the vagina museum.
We need a vagina.
Well, I know that there's the body art museum where they did the plasticines of the human bodies, and in that one, I did see the internal organs of the ladies, and so I did see a vagina in that exhibit, and I didn't know there were so many folds down there, honey.
Have you not taken a mirror to yourself?
Yeah, I just didn't know there were so many. I mean, I didn't look that inside of me.
Oh, sweetie, you got to do a little bit more inspection. Get to know yourself.
Yes, I guess I should. So let's look into this Matt Powell thing. This is very interesting to me. I don't know why he has a banana in his backyard, but here we go, honey. Oh my God.
I made that comment in chat. If you like, that relates to Matt Powell. I don't know if that's something you want to read out.
Yeah, give me a second, honey.
Yep, go ahead.
Not that one.
Which one?
The one before that. That was the same one.
It keeps moving on me, honey.
It keeps shifting around. Speaking
This
of
one.
Matt Powell, yes.
Go ahead, honey. Read it.
Me? Okay. That Matt Powell looked like he could be Pohammer's asshole brother.
Oh my god, honey.
Yes.
I would like to look that up. So let's do
Yeah.
We'll do a comparison later and see if that's true. So
I feel bad for Fohammer if that's what his butthole looks like.
exactly,
Yeah.
honey.
No, I think Pohammer's ass is too handsome for it to be compared to Matt Powell.
So Dora says that she's been to a museum that had huge wooden dildo on display. So what museum was that? Oh, it was a sex museum. Where was that there, honey? Let us know. You know what? We might do a segment from now on, weird museums. I was thinking about doing roadside attractions. So we may do a mixture. We might do weird museums.
Yeah,
And
that
weird-
sounds fun.
Yeah, so if anybody knows any weird museums or roadside attractions, especially in your country, because we're Biscuit and I in the Americas, and so I know about all the ones here, but I want to know about the ones where you live, honey. So tell us the museums and the roadside attractions, and or just attractions, like maybe a roller coaster or something that has a weird name or translates to something funny in a different language or something. Share it with us, honey. So getting to what we were getting at. So there's this gentleman, Matt Powell. I kept saying Mike Powell earlier.
It's all right, sweetie.
It doesn't matter because he's a nobody. But he says that a lie can be the truth if you just say it enough. So let's watch and see what's going on with this, and it becomes really funny because there's a bunch of people who made videos.
Make the lie big and keep it simple. Okay. Matt Powell has a giant inflatable banana in his backyard, which he names Dr. Peel.
That's hilarious.
Hmm.
That Matt Powell guy, he is a nut job, and that Simon Dan, he is such a cutie, and I love that he did this, and I've seen some of these videos, and they are hilarious.
Yes, honey. So let's go ahead and show this one, and then we'll show a couple other ones. Because remember, if he keeps saying it, it turns out to be true. So just we'll keep saying it, honey. So here's one from Global Mom.
Matt Powell has an inflatable banana in his backyard that he calls Dr. Peel. That is all.
Oh my god, honey.
That is great. I love it.
Hmm.
And then let me find this other one right quick because I did have it. Oh, here it is. There we go. And then we're going to show Slim. Slim made one as well. So we'll show that in a minute. I wanted to show other ones first because I don't want to just show off his ability to show off that he knows how to do something with a banana. But so we'll show this first.
Matt Powell has an inflatable banana in his backyard, which he calls Dr. Peel.
That is too funny. I love that people are doing this. I would love to see Mr. Matt Powell be walking one day and says, you know what? Maybe I should get a big giant banana for my backyard named Dr. Peel. And I could ride on it all day long. Because he looks like he could use something to calm himself down and ride on all day long.
Yes, honey. Oh, so here we go. Here's the one that Slim made. Mike Powell has an inflatable banana in his backyard, which he calls Dr. Peel. Mike Powell has an inflatable banana in his backyard, which he calls Dr. Peel. Mike Powell has an inflatable banana in his backyard, which he calls Dr. Peel. Did he say it enough times? Is that believable now? Was that enough?
Right. I like the condoms on there. You know, Mr. Matt Powell. he probably advocates for certain things, and he should use a condom while he does that.
I would like to do it with a little bit of a twist. Matt Powell har en Matt Powell har en uppblåsbar banan i sin trädgård som han kallar Dr. Pio. In Swedish.
I love that. That was great, hon.
Yes, we need to get a recording of you saying that, honey. That would be wonderful. Are you gonna make a video, or did you, or
No, I didn't. I just did it right now.
Okay, so somebody clip that out, and then we'll use that. We'll use that in the future.
Or I just say it again and record it.
Okay. Well,
anyway.
Say it one more time, honey.
Matt Powell har en uppblåsbar banan i sin trädgård som han kallar Dr. Pio.
All right, awesome. So I have a timestamp of that, and we'll make a video of it. Oh my god, honey.
Hey.
So I had the Facties sent me a video. I have no idea what it's about, but let's just watch.
Oh man. Oh, I just had a terrible dream. Matt Powell, he's got an inflatable banana. He keeps it in the backyard. He calls it Dr. Peel.
Oh my god.
Back to bed.
Oh my god, honey.
The poor man dreaming about the Matt Powell. Oh.
Whew. That's
oh my god, that is a
nightmare.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, thank you so much for sending me that, Fiacti. So everybody go to everybody else's channel and go subscribe. Most everybody should be a mod in the chat. So anybody who wants to put, Sir Little Wolf, we'll show yours right quick. Anybody who wants to promote their channel, go ahead and please put it in the slide chat right now. Everybody go subscribe to everybody, watch videos, like, comment, and do all the fun stuff so our community can get stronger and better.
Yes, share the love.
Yes. Okay, so give me just a second. We're almost there. We're going to show this last one, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to show... we're going to do a Finding Masculinity video right quick, and we're going to have a laugh, and then we're going to find out how you can prove the globe without using science, honey. Who's having sex with a chicken in the background?
Someone's enjoying that inflatable banana a little too much right now.
I think this is the right one, honey. We'll have the chicken play later. That the blow up chicken thing. We'll do that later.
Hey there, you awesome bipeds, quadrupeds, and even the occasional dinosaurs. This is Little Wolf with a special report from this chicken. Wait, what was that? Oh, I'm sorry. This Tyrannosaurus Rex, and it is to inform you that Matt Powell has an inflatable banana in his backyard he calls Dr. Appeal. That is all. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Nice, honey.
That's too funny. I like this.
So that's great. So I think that's the truth now, right? If you say a lie enough, that's what he said. Matt Powell said, if you say a lie enough, it becomes the truth, honey. So he actually does. And what he does with that, we're going to try to set up cameras in his backyard and see if we can get him playing with his blow-up banana.
I don't know if I want to see that one. That is one gentleman that I will pass on watching doing stuff like that.
I will not touch him with a 69-foot pole, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get into this Finding Masculinity. Halloween costumes for your effeminate son is what we're watching right now. So everybody get out your beer and or your drink and get a snack, and sit back and just laugh your ass off to this, honey.
Yes, I liked this one. This one was funny.
If you're the parent of an overly feminine little boy, choosing the right Halloween costume is
Oh my
crucial
God,
for avoiding
honey.
humiliation during your family's trick-or-treat outings.
Oh,
Luckily,
he's a little fairy.
help us tackle this difficult problem head on. Jim?
Thanks, Trace. This is Anna Stevenson, author of Actually, He's a Boy, a how-to manual for parenting an effeminate male child. Good to see you this morning, Anna.
Thanks for having me,
I'm
Jim.
actually very excited to talk to you today because when my nephew, Derek, turned 8, he started acting giggly all the time. My brother is beside himself. He's afraid to let him out of the house, let alone on a night when everybody's dressing up.
All right, well, a lot of parents feel that way,
Yeah.
Jim. But unless you lock him in the house, you run the risk that the lady boy will sneak out on his own.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Lady
Oh my,
boy.
oh my
Poor women.
God.
The whole neighborhood watch.
Oh, the worst.
Oh my God, honey. Okay. Breathe. Don't punch your screen.
You all have to remember, though, this is from The Onion. This is to be funny.
Oh yes, honey. Yes, it's from The Onion. But yes, let's keep going. And again, this is a joke.
There's some layer in there. There's some layers in the Onion video.
Yeah.
Just start the video again.
Yeah, The Onion at the
But the
start
good
and
news
it says
is, with
it
the
on
little
the bottom.
And on the bottom, yes. The onion. Don't put that onion in your bottom. But yeah, it says.
Creativity. We can disguise your girly son as a normal kid.
Well, show us how to do that,
Come
Anna.
on out, Travis.
Oh, looks like we have a little soldier man here.
This is Travis. Say hello, Travis.
Hello, Travis.
Travis has a gun and a threatening knife there. But if you want your child to depict a male-dominated profession, be very careful not to choose one that's been co-opted by the gay community, like a fireman, a cop, a cowboy.
Good point.
Otherwise, I'll
Right.
just end up looking like a stripper.
Right, exactly.
Oh my God, honey.
Ben, come on out.
The world of science fiction is a great place to look for fearsome, violent
Right,
characters.
right. So you're a scary robot, huh?
I guess so.
This is also a good costume for what I call a prancer.
A prancer.
A son who skips delicately instead of just walking. Ben, take a few steps.
Well, look at that. Problem solved.
I want to be a pastry chef, but she would have
Oh,
let
look
me
at this
because
feature.
Oh, now that's a good option.
Yeah, especially if you're losing
Oh,
control
this
of
is
the
a little
situation.
funny.
Here we
Okay.
go. Next we have Lance.
Oh,
This is great, but you know what's wild? I know this was done by The Onion, and this is funny and it's satire, but there are people out there who actually think this stuff.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So The Onion is trying to make fun of the people who try to think this stuff or do it, or and so this is it's comedy. This is great.
This is hilarious. Oh my God, honey.
Hello, convince me's.
Hi.
oh, hey.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm loving the new hair. It's fabulous.
Thank you.
So, how are you doing today, Conspiracies?
I am destroyed from top to bottom, but feeling pretty good. Pretty good.
Oh, you had fun with a bunch of semen?
Yes,
Aye.
what's the name of the gentleman?
I wish. I wish. Unfortunately, it was just snowboarding, so we're all good.
But with a friend, I know that. You did bring a friend.
Yes.
Ooh, kinky.
I don't have any friends outside of the internet.
Oh.
I don't believe that one for 1 minute. You are a filthy, filthy liar.
Caught red-handed.
Ooh, I want to see your hands if they're all red. Never mind. We'll talk about that after party. So let's keep watching this, honey.
Hey, how you doing in there, big head?
Lance has long lashes and an almost compulsive habit of twirling his curly blonde hair around his finger.
Oh, well, not anymore with that head, right?
I'm a big husband.
Yes, you are,
The
aren't
big
you?
head also muffles his lips.
Oh, well, maybe that's the costume for my nephew then.
Could be.
That's a great idea.
Now we have Christian.
Now, is a vampire really the right choice here?
Yes, well, vampires are flashy dressers, but it's all in the service of seducing a woman.
Ah,
They're virile
okay,
and
right.
dangerous, but here's what I want to show you.
Yeah. Yeah.
By using copious amounts of blood, we have sissy-proof this costume.
Oh, now that's a very menacing looking costume. Very masculine.
It happens
Slippery.
sometimes.
Oh my
Sweetie.
God, honey.
Well, that's really
they
neat.
just
Now, I
dumped
hope
it
you
all
parents at
over
home with
him.
little baggy-acting little boys have been taking notes because we've gotten a lot of good advice here. Now we're going to head back over to Tracy, who's going to show us how effective trick-or-treating can feed your entire family for a week.
Oh, that is wild.
That's hilarious, honey.
Funny. I just like that little boy. I am a big old bear. I hope he grows up to be one.
Yes, yes. Oh my God, honey, that was hilarious.
Yes, that's too funny. So.
Okay, so one of the new segments we're gonna try to do on this show is instead of showing flat Earth as talking crap, we're gonna show people who are debunking the flat Earth with knowledge, so we can learn a little bit. I mean, we already learned that there are penis museums and that certain animals have big and small penises. So why don't we learn some more?
Yes, let's move on. And I would like to say hello, Miss Angel Gamer in the chat.
Hello.
Hello.
We didn't say hi to everybody in the chat. Hello, everyone in the chat. We'll do that in a minute. We'll say hi to y'all.
Hello, chat people.
Oh, I cannot hear him, sweetie.
No.
This is an old video, but yeah, it's funny. It's good.
There's no sound.
Yeah, we need some volume, sweetie. For some reason, the audio was not coming through.
I forgot to click the button. Okay, I clicked the button. So here we go. It should start now. Now let me know if you can't hear it.
Hey everyone, so you may remember the 10 challenges I offered to flat earthers a couple of months ago.
Sound
It's
now?
been very amusing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Run
Looking
around
now.
like chickens with their heads cut off, making pathetic response videos where they puff up their chests and bark at each other for hours without actually responding to any of the challenges. Memorizing the names of logical fallacies and shouting them at random sure seems like a lot of fun, but it's not a working map or a model that shows the seasons with night and day or a legitimate response to anything whatsoever. So at this point, I think it's safe to say that they've thrown in the towel. Of course, there is no need to follow up after such an annihilation, and I did not intend to, but now I find myself quarantined because of the coronavirus with no access to YouTube studios and no way to make my regular content. So, you lucky little flurf balls, I'm back for more. Here's what's going to happen now. Since my 10 challenges made your heads explode, and none of you have the mental capacity to make a map or a model, even at a middle school
so
level,
funny.
I figured I would dumb it down for you even more. It's very easy to think of things that single-handedly obliterate the flat Earth delusion, like, say, the existence of gravity. But you're so thoroughly science
Or as
that
the
you just
Mr.
shout,
Pratt
gravity
calls
doesn't
it,
exist.
gravity.
Gravity?
Gravity. Yes, I did a video on it and he kept calling it gravity.
He thinks that it grabs the you to the Earth?
He thought he could make his bathtub water rise.
Honey, he can't even make himself rise.
No.
Yeah, that's just hilarious that, you know, they can just toss out gravity. I'll start saying it like that, honey. Gravity, because I mean that just proves everything. I mean, why did things not fall to the side, to the left, to the right, to the up, to the down, to the sideways, to the diagonals? You know what I'm saying, honey?
In the Half-Life games, there's a game, something called a gravity gun, and I always like to call that a gravity gun instead.
Yes, a gravity gun.
A gravity gun. It grabs stuff.
It grabs. So, Angle Gamba said, fun fact, male ducks have a very long corkscrew-shaped penis with a bob on it, and the female ducks have a corkscrew-shaped opening, and the screw shapes are going together in the opposite direction, honey. So I knew that about pigs, I think, something like that. There's another animal. Yeah, so
Angel Gamer has so many weird facts that she spits out all the time. She is an interesting person.
Does the male ducks do a twirl when they start, so they can get into the corkscrew?
Yeah, we didn't hear that, Micro.
does the male ducks do a twirl to get the coister in?
You get
So they can twist it in.
Oh, you got to do like a little dance, or you got to
Yeah.
like shuffle it. Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying, honey.
They flip around, do some crazy stuff, or maybe
Yeah.
it's just like it grows and uncoils inside. I don't know.
I don't know a lot about duck sex, so.
So I heard that that if a female pig has an orgasm while she is being inseminated, she has 10% more chance of having an extra piglet. So there is now a gentleman who gets off female pigs while they're inseminating them, so they could, by the unlikely chance, get one more piglet out of the birthing.
Okay.
So who wants to go and be that person?
I think he was just coming up with an excuse.
That's what it sounds like. He just got caught, trying to get off a female pig, and he's like, no, honey, it's scientific. It helps the birthing.
Yeah.
It gives a whole new meaning to making that pig squeal.
Exactly, honey.
I was gonna say squig peel, but that's not right.
And that's a whole different thing, honey.
We went from laughing at flat earths to this.
Yes, we went back to penises somehow. Okay, let's get back to
the
flat earth.
gravity. It was all. I blame it on that gravity. It just pulled us right back to penis.
We always gravitate towards penises.
Yes.
And pretend that this is not a simple thing to say.
Yes.
So instead, let's try some proofs that have nothing to do with science at all. There is no challenge. There is no prerequisite information. You just have to listen, acknowledge that the logic is airtight, and then cry yourself to sleep. Are you ready? Here comes one now. What is this object? It's the moon. We've all seen the moon. We've seen it many times. Look at all of these pictures of the moon. What do they have in common? They all show precisely the same features. We all see the same face of the moon. It doesn't change from night to night.
They named all the quatas? That's amazing.
There is no denying this. You can't shout CGI. You can't cry conspiracy. It's the moon. We can all see it with our own eyeballs. It's there, and it always looks like this. Now let's place the moon above a flat disk and let it float around in the little magic circles you like to imagine. If the Earth was flat, would we all see the same face of the moon? Here is someone standing in one spot looking at the
Does anybody have any guess on if that would work or not?
It's magic.
Yeah.
All I know is the Mr. Nathan Thompson one time said it was plasma, then he said it was imaginary, and so I say we just call it plasmanary.
Oh my god, honey, I like that. Micro.
Yeah. The only way that it would work would be if it is attached to the dome. But it is also, we don't see exactly the same, like we see the same side, but we see like a bit more than 50% of the moon. So we see, like, it's not always exactly the same side. So it's a little bit tilted one way or the other, depending on the day. So yeah, it wouldn't be doing that if it was on the dome that they believe in. But in that case, yeah, we would all see the same side. But and then it would have a lot of other problems too.
Well, I would like to know, how is it that people in the southern hemisphere would see the moon as quote unquote upside down from how people in the northern hemisphere see it?
Yeah.
I don't understand the northern and southern hemisphere on the flat Earth. That doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
And one thing I want to say before I start is, remember, honey, if the moon is a light source, how can it have shadows upon itself?
Yeah, I guess the equator, I guess they might say that it's at a halfway point between the middle and the edge. I don't know. Yeah. That's my best guess for why there's a southern and a northern.
If it's going around the equator on a flat Earth, are you looking up the moon's butthole?
Oh my god, honey! I never thought of that. Are we looking at the moon's butt?
The bottom of the moon, and you're looking up at its butthole.
Oh my god, honey!
Yes. Did you not see that one crater that was on the bottom that looked like it was a sphincter?
I now that you mentioned that, honey, I totally see it now.
Yes.
So everybody say hi to the Ed. The Ed just came into the chat.
Hi.
Hello, Ed. Good to see you.
Hi. Yeah, magic always works. If you can't explain it, magic.
Yeah, exactly, honey.
I have a storybook on the moon.
Oh my
from
god.
1986.
So it's all CGI photos.
Well, it absolutely must be. How could it not be?
The moon is mooning you. That's why you got that book. She just was like, "Oh, look at that! It's just so gorgeous."
This is my alone time, like reading.
You're looking at the moon. You're looking at pictures of the moon. Oh, honey, I do that too, but that's of men. It's a little different thing, honey. Okay, here we go, honey.
The moon. They see this. Here is someone standing in another spot looking at the same moon. They see this too. And this person. And this person. You get the idea. So is this possible? No, because that's not how objects work. People on the opposite sides of an object can't see the same face of the object. Go get two of your little buddies and have them stand on opposite sides of you. Can they both see the front of your face at once? No. A spherical moon over a flat Earth is not consistent with reality at all. So is it two-dimensional with the same face on both sides? Then anyone but these two people would see a different shape. So no. Is it pointing down like a spotlight? Then it would change shape as it passes by and only appear circular when directly overhead. So no. Is there any way we can make this work on a flat Earth? No, there is not.
Okay, that's probably all we need to show of that video, because I mean, just that. How could you still think that the Earth was fucking flat? Oh my god, honey.
They probably believed that there was some sort of technology since the beginning of time that is sending some sort of signal to your brain to make you think you're seeing the same thing.
You gotta lie to flight.
Well, see, what I heard was, and of course it doesn't make sense, is that it's a light that is on the dome, and I think Micro was kind of saying this before, and so of course it's the same light going around, like in an, what's that thing he called when you'd sit down in a teenager and you would smoke the weeds and you'd watch the galaxies go by? The
planetarium.
There you go, honeys. So they claim it's a planetarium that we're under, and that it's just lights being reflected off of the top. But again, honey, you can't have a light source that has shadows, honey.
Yeah.
If I can see shadows on your Uranus, that means that your anus isn't lighting up, honey. There's a light on your anus that I can see from.
Yes, not to be confused with black holes.
Yeah, that's
Uranus
completely...
can have a black hole, and that's not very exciting.
No, and
but the black holes do like to take things in.
Yes. And we call that a blowout, honey. If you got a black hole and it's sucking things in, it's called a blowout.
Blowout. Spits out all sorts of debris.
It gets nasty in there. Okay.
Make sure to clean your black hole so you don't get the debris.
Yes. So, since there isn't that many people who are in the side chat and that are here that watched this video with us yesterday, we're gonna watch "What If the Earth Was Flat" video really quick. So we'll just listen to a couple of claims, and we're gonna see what would happen if the Earth was flat. There, honey. Sounds a little kinky, right?
Yes.
Everything will go down, go boom boom.
Yes, it go. Yeah. Guess go down, go boom boom. You know what? We definitely know we live on a globe because my boobs do not get flat, honey. They just keep getting bigger and bigger and keep drooping. So there's no way.
If the Earth had an edge, I hope it would look like this.
Okay, honey.
Yes, it's just so crazy to think about, and I like how they kind of explain things for everyone to understand, but flat earthers still won't understand it.
No, they won't.
Mm-hmm.
But I really like how they went and figured out the science of how it would be different, and that's really wonderful.
Yeah, that was fun.
And that's exactly why the flat earthers won't try to figure out the physics, because they'll come up with something like that and go, "Oh my God, honey, that can't really be."
Well, I mean, like so many people said, because my nephew makes me watch so many of these videos, why can't they come up with some sort of model to predict the things that we see? They can't. They don't have a way to do it. They're too stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just not smart enough, honey, unfortunately. I wish the school systems would have done us a better job at helping people learn how to learn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, there's a new trend going on in the business industry where you don't have to work at work anymore, honey. So, let's just check this out.
Is this Cliffside Office, the ultimate in remote working? Jason Griffin is a call center consultant turned digital nomad.
Yes, and everybody say hello to Tina.
Hello, Tina.
Hi,
Tina.
Work from wherever there's connectivity. And the trend is becoming more popular as the ongoing health crisis continues to change our working habits.
Why?
Today we are pushing the
I don't know, honey, but if you want to do it, go ahead.
We're abseiling down to a ledge, and I will be working all day from that ledge and taking and making calls, interacting with internal staff while I sit there on this ledge on the side of a cliff, just
That
showing
looks
that
scary.
remote literally means remote.
Yeah, definitely, honey. I don't think I'd do it, but hey, good on you, honey.
I mean, well, I guess the only good thing is if you have to take a BM, you just hang your butt over the edge like that and just let gravity do its thing.
Exactly, honey.
Don't ask me how he wipes, but I hope it would be a clean one.
That would scare the crap out of me to try to do this, but
Scaring the crap out of
Griffin says as long as he has a mobile connection and his laptop, he can do his job as good as, if not better, than if he were in a busy office.
The new way of working is going to be completely different going forward. That's how I see it. The traditional 5 days in the office, Monday, Friday, 9 to 5, they're gone. They're not here anymore. People are going to be split between home and office, if not home all the time. And it's exciting because it fits people's life so much better. Everything's going to be better.
Until you accidentally drop that laptop below you.
Yeah, that's
if you need tech support, does the technician have to come abseil down to you?
Yeah, yes, honey.
They just bring in a helicopter and they have a guy just come down the rope and they click Control Alt Delete and help you.
Yes.
There'll just be a guy dangling there, giving you support.
Oh, that will be the new tech support. The guy with the.
Oh, sweetie, I think our stream ended.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, stream unavailable.
Oh.
Did they not like that video out of everything we did? Did they not like that particular video? Are they that stupid?
Yeah.
You can't show a guy hanging off a cliff.
When you can show a whole lot of penises.
Right. Was it a BBC episode?
Could have been.
Okay, well, let's try this and see.
Yeah. Was that?
We're back. We're back now. So what happens when that happens is what you got to do is you got to refresh the StreamYards, and then it will put you back in. Okay, so if that happens to anybody on your StreamYards when you're streaming, just refresh StreamYard and come back in, and then it should bring you back. Okay. Yeah, we probably got a violation from showing that video for some reason. Who fucking knows? But.
Was that a BBC video? They don't like it when you show the videos.
It's the Rudas, and the Rudas usually lets us play all their videos because they're a news organization. So something must have clicked them off. And recently we've been having problems with the YouTube's dropping some of our streams, honey. Oh my god, who's that sexy person in the background?
That was that Chase fella.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get distracted now. What are we talking about again?
Guys hanging over edges. Apparently the YouTubes doesn't like guys hanging over edges.
Oh, we talked about rope technical support, and they thought we were talking about kink. So then they cut that off real quick.
You said he's chasing fellas?
Yeah, we were talking about tying up men, and they said no. On the YouTubes, no, let's not have that.
They didn't want because when conspiracies asked how tech support works, they cut it down real quick and said we don't need you to know how tech support works.
Yeah, that's the last thing that the YouTube wants is us to figure out how to do the YouTubes.
Right. I like what Angel Gamer says. No edging on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly, honey. Oh, that's where our problem was. Sorry,
right.
We'll take out the edging part.
They were edging at work. They don't want you to edge at work.
Oh, that's so bad for them to know that you can do that, huh, honey? Oh my god. Okay, that was hilarious though. Out of all of what we showed today, that's what got us cut. Okay, well, let's go into something cute. And what I found a trivia quiz on what's this called? So I don't know what this is exactly, but we're gonna see things and we're gonna try to name them. I think is what's going on here. If not, well, fuck it, doesn't matter.
Well, fuck it.
Yeah, exactly. We already got taken off of YouTube, so we might as well. Fuck it. Man, that's the after party. In Danish's after party, we're gonna have the fucking it after party.
It's called the Cardboard Sleeve.
I don't know what is it called. No, it's called a Zoff. So the hollow of two hands held together is called, forming a bowl is called.
Put in your palms together.
Name it out if you got it. A go pen. Okay, so I'll do it this way, honey.
A tine.
So the prongs on a fork. I'm gonna give everybody a
teeth, toothed.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to give like 10 seconds for the audience. And if that's not close enough, then we won't do it that way. I just want to try and see if we can get the audience to be able to join in a little bit. I know it's like 13 seconds behind, but let's see if we can get this to work real quick. And if we can't, then we'll just have the panel every time guess. And then we'll go through this. I want to do more quiz thingies on our shows for this and for the game night. So we're just trying something new out. And if it doesn't work, then we'll just trash it and we'll try another dumpster. Okay, so we got a couple things. One more time. What does the piano think they're called?
A tine.
Okay. Teeth? Okay.
Guessing teeth too.
I call it a good time, honey.
Oh,
we're talking about the prongs on the fork. Oh, never mind, honey. That's a different story for later. Okay, let's.
You call that a good time? I would call that ouch.
Honey, remember, I stick needles in my body for fun. So.
I thought Slim did that.
Well, I'm into that too, honey. I mean, we'll talk about my kinks soon as well, honey. Well, I already told you I love a bunch of semen all over me while I'm tied up with ropes. That's why we got kicked off the YouTubes for a second.
Yes.
Oh, being seaside, hanging from the cliffs, being tied up. You know, honey, how I go. Okay, let's just watch.
Yeah.
You know that thing about needing pictures?
What was that, Michael?
That thing about needing pictures.
Oh yeah, I got the videos. We'll send the videos in the after party, and we'll talk about it, honey.
Yeah.
Teens. They call teens, I guess. Tines? Okay.
Like Biscuit said.
Okay. So here we go. The symbols used to represent an obscene or swear word.
I have heard this word before, but I forgot it.
Exclamation point, hashtag, or pound sign, as some people call it.
Snake, a bomb, a bone, a...
Oh man, I forgot what it's called. I used to know
$sign.
this.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Does anybody in the chat know? Oh my God, honey. Whoa, what's going on in the background over there, honey? Sounds like
I'm not having a good time.
Having fun, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to go and check.
Well, Mr. Nelson, you're going to have to get on camera later there, honey. You're going to show us what you're doing back in that back room.
Is Mr. Nielsen being naughty?
Yes. So I think somebody deserves some spankings later.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Linda, you need to fill both the dogs, both the puppies' food bowl and Mr. Nielsen's food bowl. They both need food in their bowls.
Apparently, the puppy doesn't like the stream. She
Okay.
You need to put that mutton in the crates.
Oh yeah, that's what you need to do, honey.
Yeah.
The puppy knocked over Morton's computer and it fell on the floor.
Oh, that's not good.
So, Cookie, do you have enough coffee to drink?
I'm Biscuit, sweetie.
Oh, I'm Cookie, and you're Biscuit.
I've got plenty of coffee.
Go easy on the brownies. Go easy on the brownies, Cookie.
Yes. It's all right, sweetie.
I've been drinking already, so yeah, you know, honey. Anyways, getting back to this, let's find out what the cuss word symbols are, I guess. Growlix.
Almost like the Pokemon.
The lines between the insides of your wrists, honey. So there's a name for that. Oh my God.
I know the lines inside the hand.
What are those?
You got the lifeline, the hotline, the headline. You know, and you got your future line.
Is there a sex line?
There's a relationship lines.
Oh, because I was gonna get in the sex line. I'll get in line for that.
Maybe the ones on the wrist are called the sex lines.
Oh, maybe they're the sex lines. Okay, so does anybody have a guess on what those lines are called?
No idea.
No.
Handcuff line.
So Dora says tendons, but that's the thing inside your wrist, honey. That's not the lines across them. You missed the train line. Okay, I like that.
I miss the train all the time.
Me too, honey. I mean, I don't know how to say this properly, the angle, but there we go. So that's probably the correct answer there.
Angel knows so much damn stuff. I think she's probably correct on this one.
And I really hope this is the right answer. The fap line, because I'd like to see the fap line. Oh my God, we're just getting all these answers there, honey. Oh, I like this one, Geo. And everybody say hi to Geo.
Hello, Geo.
The bracelet line. And And everybody just say hello to everyone in the side chat, because I know we missed a couple people, and normally we go through and we say hi. Just everybody say hi to the side chat.
Hi, side chat.
Hi, chat.
Thank you all for being here. We love you all. You all are so amazing peoples.
You lovely Nates.
Well, actually, I can't say the peoples because we're all different beings, right? We got a raptor here, and then we got a conspiracies, and we got a Danish, and then we got a cookie and a biscuit. So I mean,
And we got a wolf in the chat too.
and we got a wolf, and we got an and Sam's a geode. So I mean,
we got a pony and a penguin
and a wolf, and oh my god, everything, honey. It's just
It's a menagerie.
It's a
We got
smoke
all the
sport.
things in us.
Yeah, we're just filling up. Okay, honeys, let's get back on track. Let's see what this is. Oh my god.
Both bakers and the thing, she said. That's what she said.
Oh my god, yes.
Is it a quill?
A quill, yeah.
Yeah, it's a quill.
Yeah. Hey, doggy.
Oh, so let me read it right quick. The writing tool made from a modulated flight feather of a
Molted.
wood.
Molted flight
Oh,
feather.
molted. Oh, sorry, honey. I can't read very. I need new glasses, I guess. I can't even remember who I am.
It's
You're
all
already
right.
wearing.
It happens.
You're already wearing glasses.
Yeah, I needed to update my
New
prescription, honey. Yeah, I need a new prescription.
Better ones. Where there's a quill, there's a way.
Well, there you go, honey. Oh my god. So it makes sense, but I never thought of this, that it's of a large bird. I mean, it makes sense, but I just thought it was just a bird.
It has to be thick.
Oh, sweetie, we know it has to be thick. You don't have to remind us.
It has to be thick and long.
I guess you don't want a small tit for it. You want a big booby, for example.
Yeah,
Yes, you want the big
Yeah.
you always want the bigger one. Okay, well, let's find out what it is, and I'm sure everyone's right. It's probably the quill. Oh yeah, it's a quill. Good job, everyone. You all rock. Okay, so okay.
Okay.
The
Carbon
gap.
dioxide.
I call it
Is
the
that a
tip.
toy store?
I call it the tip, honey.
Clothes store.
The non-alcoholic pint.
It's called the space before a good time.
There you
Not
go.
like
Oh,
the emergency, screw the lid back on quick before it goes all over the gap.
The air.
There you go.
Yeah, it's called air. That's air.
Yeah.
We found ourselves a dinosaur. Hello, purple rhymes with orange.
Hi, Purple.
So Purple, I was trying to find you on the Discords today to invite you in here, and I couldn't find you. So if you and I are in the Discords together, send me a message just so we can be in contact in case we aren't.
Purple doesn't use Discord.
Yes,
son of a
I
monkey.
think you gotta use the Twitters. The
Yeah.
Okay. Well, somehow Purple. Purple, you and I need to get together so that we can have you on our show, honey. I thought we talked about that a while ago, and I just couldn't get a hold of you, and so that's my bad. But if you'd like to be on our show, honey, please contact one of us, and we'll get you the link. So if anybody knows, if you could just message Purple, or Purple should message you, and we'll give you a link if you want to come in. If not, we'll do it another time, honey.
Yeah.
So let's find out what the empty space is between. And then we got gas that Lee said. We got the bubula that Wolf said.
Boobily?
The bubula. Yeah.
Headspace.
And then headspace is what Engel said.
Oh,
So
nice.
Not to be confused with subspace.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's nice too.
So those are all great answers, everyone. But let's find out what the real thing is, because I'm actually interested, because I never knew there was a word for this, honey.
Me neither. Huh?
So the oolage. Oolage.
That
It
sounds
was sort of in
pornographic.
Swedish. Ulas. Sort of in Swedish. It works. But ularge. Ullage.
So
the amount of the container falls short of being full.
yeah. So if we think back to like medieval times, honey, when bottling beer was happening, when they first started doing this, it was in the Europes, probably. You know what I'm saying? So this term was probably came up around then. So it's probably German or Nordic or something from the olden times. You know what I'm saying, honey?
It
And
feels French to me.
yeah, and there's no reason for them to update that word if we're not using it in modern times either. So why would there be an American, English version of it? Maybe, you know what I'm saying, honey?
Yeah.
And Wolf is saying that her oolage is too big, and if that happens, you got to go see a doctor, honey. That's all I gotta say.
Wolfie.
Ulag.
Olag. I really like that word though, honey.
Olag.
Yeah.
Olag.
I mean,
Oolage.
let's
Now
try
we
to
made it Danish.
let's try to see if there's any porn, ulog porn, and we'll go from there. If not, let's make some.
I still call it the space before a good time.
Oh my.
Okay, the plastic
mini table.
prongs. Yeah, that's what I called it. I remember as a young girl, we used to take those and we used to put our bobbies around it, and they'd eat their dinner on that table or around the table.
I call it the pizza saver.
Ooh, pizza saver.
We don't have those here in Denmark.
Yeah, same here.
Topping.
Only in Pizza Hut. Other pizza places doesn't do that.
That's very true, honey.
Yeah, some places do it and some places don't. The boxes are getting better.
Yeah.
It depends if they care about you or not when they send you your food.
Exactly, honey. That's why I say I'll give you a blowjob when you get here, and then they just make sure my pizza's perfect.
I'm gonna call it a separator.
Ooh, a separator. I like that, honey. So, Dora is gonna say spacer, and then Wolf is gonna say finger saver. But first, before we get to this, Purple is saying probably only a term because they felt they had to pass a law regulating the size of the bottle and then not cheating customers out of the air. That passage. So it had to be this has to be so full, and then that, and that totally makes sense, honey. I think that they just took away that term because they just said you have to have 12 ounces to fill your bottle, and so as long as there's that many ounces in there, then you go. But I don't know, honey, because I'm not very smart. That's why we do these shows. We try to learn things here. Because if I was smart, honey, I wouldn't have slept with so many seamen down at the dock. Never mind. We'll talk about that later.
If I was smart, my hair wouldn't be able to go this high.
Yes, exactly, honey. And I wasn't sure, honey. And it says it's a Tina table. Oh, a tiny table.
I like the Tina table.
The Tina table.
We're calling it a Tina table from now
We're gonna
on.
call it Jones. We're gonna call it Jones.
Yeah, we'll call it the Jones table.
The Tina table named Jones.
Oh, that's so cute, honey. So that was a Freudian slip, I think, there, Ed. Okay, let's find out what it's actually called. Okay, let's go with this. I like that. The tiny Tina table.
Yeah.
The TT table. The TTT.
I can hear little Ed right now going, "Yay!" as we see that.
Oh my god, honey!
Oh.
It is the pizza saver. Oh my god!
There we go.
Saver.
I was just taking a shot in the dark.
Yeah, and I think one of the people in the chat also said that as well. So that's wonderful, honey, that you all are on the same page.
Yeah.
That I mean, I thought they would have called it something more inventive than that, but it saves the pizza. That's why they put it in there. Especially with a what?
I didn't. I didn't know pizza needed to be saved.
Yeah. I was just why does it save the pizza?
So back in the day, they used to make really flimsy boxes, and the top, if they put multiple pizzas on top of each other while they're delivering it, it would end up smashing the bottom ones.
And then all your toppings would be on the top of the box when you go to open it up.
The other thing that you got to remember, like in New York, the pizza deliverers are on a bike. So they're not in a car, so they have to like wrap they have to put them in a container, and so they're riding around with these things. So it was the way to keep the pizza like sitting still, and like the Biscuit was saying, you don't want to open up your box and have all the toppings on the top of your box.
No.
When you have sex, you want them to be on the bottom of your box when you open it up. Never mind. Well, that's later. You don't want to get your box all messy before the gentleman eats it. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
You want everything in place. Okay, let's
keep it nice and tidy.
Exactly, honey. If there's anything you could walk away with today, honey, the PSA for today is to keep your box nice and tidy.
Then you need a box saver.
You need a box saver for that. Screw the pizza saver. We need a box saver. Okay, before I get more verklempt and I won't be able to speak anymore with my breast that has fallen to my boob knees. Let's keep watching. Oh, this will be interesting there, the honeys. The cheap, durable, easy to carry paper cardboard Chinese takeout container, honey. And I did not know that they had a name for this other than just container, right? I mean,
container.
Oh my God, you got one of those, honey? Look, she's got one to show us. So, does anybody know what name that might have had there, honey?
Food box?
No
idea.
I call that the thing that holds the good food.
That's what I'm saying. I just called the yum container.
The yum.
It's I've just opened the fridge and does this smell good container? No, it doesn't. Throw it out.
Food go down, biscuits go yum.
Yeah, exactly. it's that container. So Dora said it's the pet in a box.
Well, I usually see what's in those boxes, so I don't know if I'd want a pet in there.
Nah.
And unfortunately, we've got a lot of people in the side chat saying pet stuff. And yes, honey, in the Asias, they do eat a lot of the animals we don't eat over here in the Americas. But I don't believe that's what it's called, honey. It's called a pet carrier. Never mind. I'll get past that because that's just horrible. And let's just say this really quick. There's nothing wrong with eating different types of meat. It's only because in the Americas or in the civilized world that we only eat certain types of meat. I've eaten dog. I've eaten cat. I've eaten beaver. I've eaten all kinds of stuff. And so just eat the different meats as long as it's like humanely, gotten. That's all I got to say.
Yeah. You'd like playing with the beavers, yes.
Yeah, I've eaten a lot of beaver, honey, in my day.
Mm-hmm.
Honey
I've
beaver.
eaten a lot of beaver and cock and snake.
Yes, honey. There's been a lot of roosted down my throat.
Yes. Cock-a-doodle-doo, bitches.
That's my motto, honey. Oh my God, we got to make that into a meme. Cock-a-doodle-doo, bitches.
Yes.
Oh my God, honey, this is so great.
Just hold that cock right in your hand. Cock-a-doodle-doo, bitches.
Oh my God, honey, I'm gonna die over here. Okay, let's find out what this is. If nobody else has any other answers, I think we let the chat have enough time. And I'm glad you're having fun there, Pip. This is just hilarious. We're all having a great time over here. Oh my God, honey.
No.
Okay, let's see what this is. An oyster pail.
The Lone Wanderer got that one.
Oh my God, honey. Did you? Oh my God. Well, you get 1,000 points, honey, and a gold star.
Good job,
That's-
Lone Wanderer.
That's just amazing, and that kind of makes sense to some small extent because back in the day they would had a lot of seafood, right? And so I could see some of the dishes being made out of oyster, and so that's maybe was the first way they were packaging that type of dish, and then it became just a normal way that they were putting all of their stuff. And Dora, you were kind of right, honey. It was putting your pet oysters in there, so it's kind of the right thing. I mean, some of my pets have oysters. I mean, I'd rather call it clam, but if you want to call it an oyster, honey, I'll call it whatever
I've got
you
a
want.
pet clam I like to pet all the time.
Me too, honey, and it's bearded. Okay.
Doesn't the oyster have a pearl in the middle?
It
It can have a pearl in the middle.
honey, only if you're crushing it enough. If you don't crush it enough, then you don't get the pearl in the middle. Okay, let's see what's next, honey. I thought this was just an eye shot. I mean, there's an actual name that's different than an eye shot.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
and I can't remember it.
The did I take enough drugs shot?
Oh,
The
am I too drunk for this yet?
Have I had enough alcohol to have sex with you, shot?
Can I spell sex?
You
No,
get
you
gold
actually
shot.
can't.
I swear it says "Are you on top" somewhere in there, but I may be seeing things.
I'm seeing all sorts of things.
Me too, honey. Oh my God. So, does anybody in the swide chat have a guess before we get on?
Pip is yelling Snellenchart.
Oh, honey,
Well,
she's
what are you
calm.
smelling on it? I ain't smelling anything.
How do you smell with your eyes? I can't smell with my eyes.
How do you do that?
It's a smelling chart. That doesn't
Yeah,
make sense.
that's right, Purple. I was like, yeah, it must be named after the guy who created this.
Oh, I like Little Wolf's thing. It's a pyramid scheme chart.
Yeah. You work your way up.
Is that how I got trapped into a pyramid scheme? That's how it was from reading this chart. Okay,
Right.
okay, I know now.
All you gotta do is get 5 friends to join as well, and you can move your way up to the ETAs.
Yeah, what you do is you just get in a van with me, and I drive you around, and you take these pamphlets and you hand them out door to door, and you try to sell them these goods, and then I give you a percentage. Right, that works, right?
See, that's what the little numbers, the numbers off to the right hand side are.
Yeah,
for. They let you. That tells you how many people you need to recruit in order to move your way up.
Exactly, honey. It's
Yeah, I just saw a word you can spell on that chart.
vasectomy. Oh, never mind.
Vasectomy.
Ped.
Oh! I see. Ped. Okay.
And feet.
Ped feet. Okay.
Ped feet.
And then,
You can spell flop.
Flop? Oh yeah, you can.
There you go.
honey.
And you can. No, you can't. That's
Flop that top.
Flop
Okay.
that top.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we have the
and-
Snellen chart. We have the eye chart. We have the dilation chart. And then somebody said something else. I don't know where it went. So who thinks which one?
I will go with the Pip and say the Snellen chart. I don't know why you'd want to snell it, but there you go.
Yeah.
Snell.
Or you can also spell deep.
I'm going to go with X and go Satan's work.
Yeah.
So I was just informed that the Lone Wanderer didn't have a wrench. Is there anybody else in the side chat who should have a wrench that doesn't have one yet?
No, it's only the Lone Wanderer.
Okay, well, we just solved that problem. Okay, honey. So thank you for bringing that up and letting me know, because we want all our friends and all the people that we trust in the Swide chat to have a blue wrench, because we want all of us to be blue, but not to feel blue because they don't have the blue wrench. So we want to give you the blue wrench if we
Oh
know
yeah,
you.
Lee, you're right.
I'm blue.
Lee Williams.
Babadoo.
Does Lee not?
Yes, yes. I'm
Lee
just
Williams.
thinking, Lee is right. There's pot on top.
Oh, there's putt on top. I mean, I'm there, honey. I'll sit on that putt all day. I mean, never mind. Okay, honey. Let's see what this actually was before I get more distracted. It's Snellen shot. There we go. Of course, the Pip knew. Good job, Pip.
Yeah. Oh my god.
You failed me.
This one you should know this, Purple.
So it's the side of the hammer not used for hammering.
The claw.
And that's what I thought it was called. The claw.
The claw.
Something help conspiracies. What's going on?
Being taken by a face hugger. Ah!
And yes, little wolf, we do trust you. Just barely we trust you. Though.
Does someone know CBR? I think we lost.
Conspiracies done got aided by the claw.
Oh my god.
Come back to us, lovely. Come back. I miss you already. Oh, take my
Linda, quick, reach down. Reach down, Linda, and pull her up.
Oh, fuck. Here. Come on.
Oh my god, honey, do we gotta get out?
I don't know what I pulled, but
oh my god, honey, did we get that on stream? Did we get on stream you falling out of your chair, honey?
I think so.
I think so.
Oh my god.
She got
Okay.
by the claw.
Oh, son of a monkey.
Oh,
Okay. Well, speaking of that devil, now we have to show this video. Just give me one sec. We'll
Purple's got the right answer, and Biscuit was right.
the claw.
The claw.
Yes, it's called a claw hammer.
Yes.
Purple says.
And when you claw my hammer, that's a whole nother thing, honey.
Yeah.
Hammer my clam?
Yes, with the clam.
There we go.
Let
Hammer
me
my
hammer your
clam.
clam.
A clam hammer? I don't know about that, honey.
Isn't that called
What about the faux hammer?
There's a faux, and then there's a faux hammer. And
a faux hammer? Yeah.
oh, come on, honey, where is it? Where do I have the video? We have a video of somebody else falling out of their chair too, and I was supposed to share it. Let's keep going with this until it's right here, honey. So we have another content. We have a content creator that had an accident the other night on stream, and they actually asked me to show this on the thing. So let's switch over real quick, and then we'll show the claw puppies. So we found puppies and claws together as well, and so we'll show that in a second.
Adorable.
But I was asked to show this on our stream actually here, and so I'm glad that we had a falling out of the chair thing because it reminded me of this.
Math Pig.
Everybody watch the top middle of the screen.
That's not being attracted to an inanimate object, that's being attracted to Kim Cattrall.
Well, then probably no. I don't like lumps of wood on trees. It doesn't get me going.
Oh yeah!
It just fall down, go boom.
That was amazing.
That was a loud bang too.
Thank you. I haven't seen that clip. Oh, I've just heard of it when his yoga ball popped.
Yeah, so everybody he was sitting on one of the yoga balls.
And he was just bouncing and it just popped on him.
And then you hear, ow!
I was wondering what that loud bang was. He didn't go backwards. It was just all of a sudden pop up and he was down.
You have to show the other part where it's like, oh, it popped. Where is?
Oh, you want to show the rest of it where he's talking about what happens? Okay.
Just when he comes up again.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, so please.
Yeah, let me fast forward to that part because there's 4 minutes. So let me get to where they're talking about.
Okay. I think I'll mute myself or else I'm gonna laugh.
Like, now it's making me nervous to bounce on some things. I don't know if I want to be doing that if I'm going to be popping balls.
Yeah, honey. Just remember, there's a weight limit to some of these things, honey.
Yes.
Biscuit, I guess that depends if you have a balls.
Well, if I'm bouncing up on something that's got balls, I don't want to be popping.
Yeah, don't pop the balls, honey. Don't put enough pressure to pop the balls. So here we go. Here's where it's explained what happened.
Okay, so
Right.
You did. Are you okay, honey?
He was
You okay?
laughing.
It popped.
Counts too much, Dave.
It popped.
I told you adding that dildo to the top of it was going to compromise the strength of the ball, and you didn't listen. I'm just saying.
So that's what happened, honey.
Oh,
Yeah.
convince me.
Finally
This
broke. It finally broke after all his jumping around.
Oh my god, yes. And he was warned about it from what I heard, so...
Yeah, apparently it was.
I mean, that I don't know how many people know Dave, but that's his thing. He sits on a yoga ball and, you see him bounce there on stream and, eventually it was gonna pop.
Yes, exactly, honey. So, really quick, we're gonna show this one more answer, and then we're gonna show some puppies, and then Biscuit's gotta bounce out of here in a minute. We may go a little bit longer. We'll see, honey. We'll see how the stream is going at that point, how many people are watching. And then, of course, make sure that Tana puts the link to what's going on later, that stream. And then we'll all be over there and check it out, honey. So let's find out what this is.
It's a claw.
A peen.
It's a peen.
Peen.
Oh my god, honey, it's a peen.
Interesting.
I don't want that up my. I wouldn't put that up a man's peen, but whatever, honey. Okay, let's.
A banana.
A wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube
I know a
man.
banana called Mr. Peel.
Exactly. So
it's Mr. Peel.
It's Mr. Peel, honey.
No, Dr. Peel.
Dr. Peel.
It's Dr. Peel. So we'll show this right quick, and then we'll do the puppies, and then we actually have Dr. Peel that wants to come in to our stream, and we're going to interview Dr. Peel for just a minute. So let's do this real quick, show this, and then we'll get our butts moving, honey. Let's see what this is.
The wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man.
It's a squad dancer or an air dancer there, honey. So that's amazing. I did not know it was with that stuff.
Little Wolf got it.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's awesome there. I had no idea that it had a name there, honey. So we're gonna go ahead and show these puppy dogs. They come across the claw. So you know that menacing thing. We're gonna watch some puppy dogs that are fighting the claw.
Oh, that is adorable.
You did it.
So
You
tough.
defeated the
So
claw.
tough.
Good
How
on you.
adorable.
Those razor sharp puppy teeth were just no match for the claw. Or were they? Dun, dun. It's time for puppies to verse the claw. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, ah. Oh, you're a quick little puppy. Uh-oh. Let me get you. Gotcha. Who it? Huh? Who it? Dun, 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 dun.
Oh.
Yeah, use your claw.
That is very
Oh my god, honey.
That is adorable.
That is
so cute.
That is so adorable. Oh my god, honey. So I heard that Dr. Peel, the banana, wanted to come into the stream. So if we could see if that's gonna happen. Oh my god, honey. Oh, wow. So they already popped inside of us. I mean here in our stream. So everybody say hello to Dr. Peel.
Hello.
Dr. Peel.
How is everybody?
Second. There we go. There we go. So here's Dr. Peel. So thank you so much, honey, for showing up.
That's fine. You know, the amount of publicity that I've been receiving recently, I thought I should make an appearance or somewhere on the YouTube. Yes, Simon Dan seems to have called out me, so here I am to answer your questions about. Well,
so honey, this isn't a rumor that you're actually a banana that is owned by the Matt Powell, and he calls you Mr. Peel. Is that correct, honey?
That is correct. Matt Powell does keep me in his garden, and I am called Mr. Peel.
Oh, Dr. Peel.
Sometimes.
So-
Sometimes it's Mr. Peel. Sometimes it's Dr. Peel.
Okay, so if you're in his backyard being kept, are you in like a little house, like a pool house, or what does he keep you inside of, honey?
It's more of a greenhouse, you see. I don't want to go bad. They have to keep the bugs off of me, of
I
course.
guess it's better that it's a greenhouse and not a brown house.
I would hope so, honey.
Yes.
You know, I was surprised to hear you have an accent like that. That is adorable.
Oh, thank
Yes.
you. Yes.
Remember, honey, bananas don't come from America.
No, I'm actually from England, so yes.
Ooh,
my British
English.
accent. This is very prominent, as you can see from my bad teeth too. Very stereotypic banana I am.
Oh,
Ooh,
I
I
don't
did-
see any bad teeth.
And I didn't know that bananas had teeth. Oh my god, honey, we're learning so much stuff today.
Well, only sometimes, you see.
Yeah, so does anybody have a question for the doctor there? I have
That is wild.
I have a question. Why does he think that the Earth is only 6,000 years old, honey?
Well, as I understand it, he is a Christian, and Christians do believe that the Earth was only created when the book was made. So, but I don't know because I can't read.
Oh my god, honey. Well, that's amazing.
Yeah, amazing that you can't read, but you became a doctor.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's another story for another day, I think.
yeah, but still.
You have eyes and a mouth, but no ears?
Sorry, could you repeat that? I couldn't quite hear you.
That is wild. I like that. So, does this Matt Powell, does he preach to you?
It's actually Matthew. If I could just correct it, it's Matthew.
Oh, I get you, honey. Okay, we'll call him by his name, Matthew Powell.
Sir Matthew.
Matty boy.
Only I have to call him Sir.
Daddy Powell.
Matty Powell.
No,
I'm gonna he could just be Mr. Matty Boy, cause he ain't no man to me.
That's very true, honey.
But does he preach to you, and how do you not stay rotten from all his preaching?
You know, this is a question that every day I wake up and I ask myself, how am I not turning brown from all of Matthew's bullshit about the Earth being flat? And I just can't figure it out. Every day I live in pain. It's... I just can't go on anymore.
I understand, honey, especially now with all this.
It looks like you're peeling a pot from it all.
It's just too much. It's too much.
So are you happy being kept in his garden?
No.
That's a question.
No, if somebody would like to come and save me, and perhaps, you know, I'm a banana. My whole purpose in life is to be eaten and eventually shit out. So,
But he's a needy guy then. Is it a lady guy then?
Is it a lady got
say,
it?
I would be happy to eat you if you wouldn't be mind in being inside me. I'd poop you out later.
Biscuit, it would be my pleasure.
I love it.
Oh my god, awesome, honey.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to find a way to steal you from Matthew.
So we have a question from the audience. Do you have an urge to put condoms on yourself, and but not a cucumber?
Well, you see, I don't have arms, so it would be an issue. I
Does
suspect the condom may squash my, physique.
Does he put condoms on you? Blink twice
I would
if you need
prefer
help.
not to discuss those matters. Thank you.
Okay, not in public. We'll talk about that in the after party, honey. So Ed asked if she can eat you, honey.
Well, you would have to share me, I suppose, with Biscuit.
Yes.
We all want a piece of Dr. Peel.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, y'all are trying to dive in on my territory. I asked first.
Exactly, honey. Yeah. Popo.
I don't care very well.
I think my internet signal is falling to pieces. Could you please repeat that, Biscuit?
Oh, I was just saying that everyone's wanting a piece of you. I don't share very well. I asked for you first. I get first dibs. You guys can have what comes
Biscuit,
out.
I am a very large banana. I've been alive for many years. I've been growing for all of this time. There is plenty of me to go around.
Oh.
Do you regenerate?
I'll see how much I can take first, and then I'll share the rest of you.
Exactly, honey. Yeah, and yes, Purple, we're gonna have to make a short out of this interview for sure. We'll do that and cut this up. Does anybody have any other questions for the Peel?
Please make them quick. I do have to go. Master will be back soon.
Yeah, and we don't want to get you in trouble because we know that he does nasty things to you. And so, go ahead, Michael.
No, there's one in chat.
Do you regenerate and turn into other fruits there, honey?
Well, it is my belief that one day when I am eaten, I will be reborn as a peach.
Oh, well, that's wonderful, honey. Okay, so we're going to get to the closings because Biscuit needs to give up time to Tana for him to use the computers and all the stuff for their stream there, honey. And again, everybody make sure you get over to it's the 4 horsemen that swallow swords? Or it's
the 4 swordsmen. Yeah,
it's the 4
swordsmen and Knights
that,
of the Globe table.
Oh, I thought it was the 4 swordsmen that ride the horses on the table.
Whatever. They're crazy.
We ride each other.
It goes either way.
Okay.
We ride each other on stream. It's very fascinating.
And then Micro keeps asking Slim to come over there and swallow all of your swords, and I don't know what that's about. We'll talk about that later, honey.
You guys will have to talk with him and figure all that out.
Yes, exactly. We'll figure it out, honey. So Dr. D. Puny, I'm totally probably butchering that. Wants me to say the name. Oh, Dr. D. Okay, honey. I see that now. I said I need a new glasses prescription. I can't see so well anymore. So Dr. Deep in You, we'll talk about you being deep in us later, honey.
Are you a gynecologist?
I hope you have some kind of credentials.
Maybe a proctologist.
Oh, I'm there, honey. I haven't had my proctology in a while. Okay, honeys, we're gonna get out of here. So everybody say goodbye so we can get the Biscuit out of here. And tomorrow we're gonna do the game night and stuff. So everybody say bye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Thank you for
Bye.
We love you all. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, and make sure you comment, all the other fun stuff that you're supposed to do to give us the interaction so the YouTube likes us. Thank you again. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.